everyone, my name is Webweaver, and can I slur any more words? Probably. Today is Sunday, so that means yesterday RimWorld, today Little Goody Two Shoes. You should watch both of those things if you have not already, although I statistically do not need to tell you to watch the RimWorlds, because they've been performing better than the World of Horrors. But, you know, just in case you missed it in your notifications, because you definitely have that bell rung, right? You're definitely have rung that bell to indicate that you would get notifications when I upload, right? Right? Of course you would. Of course. I'm sorry for even doubting you. Now, with that being said, there's gonna be a Little Goody Two Shoes later, so we continue the going to work, I guess? I either wanted to go to work or go on one of the heart emoji romantic dates that the game keeps going on about. But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Do I want to Ohio Gaming? No. Truly, we have to go with the classic, well, one of the classic Crazy Chicks. I have not been listening to that song. You cannot prove anything whatsoever. Now, as for backstories, I think we'll just go Class of 1980X and then get something that I hate, and then I'll cry about it for the entire video. Somebody should make a World of Horror gif that just the caption is crying about it. Because that's me. That's so true. And me, bestie. I don't want to do Zectast. Why was I thinking Zectast? No! Do not do that! I think we'll go ahead and go... No, do I want to do Cthulhu? I don't know if I want to do Cthulhu. I feel like we'll do the court. Let's do the Shattered Court, the Herald of the Shattered Court, okay? Backstory World of Horror. Okay, I will not be crying about that for the whole episode. I am not crying about it. You cannot go tell me to cry about something that I'm not gonna cry about. All right. Charisma, strength, dexterity, knowledge. Whoa. Second mystery, maybe? But we got Final Boss Takashi. We got all these stats we gotta max out. You know, we're playing Miku, so that's not like a huge, tall order, but like, oh my god, I'm gonna want that compass. I'm gonna want the compy for sure. And then we can probably... I don't think I've said compy for like probably 900 episodes. I feel like that's very episode 100 coded, or episode 100's coded, or like episode 60 coded. I don't know why. It's very bizarre being able to say that, like, completely unironically. Like, somebody just randomly stumbles upon this video, and they're like, what is this dumbass talking about? Can't he count? This is like episode 83, 84. And then they just go into the playlist, they scroll down a little bit, and then it's just like the Vort of the Boreal Valley theme starts playing as they're like, oh my god, the level of something is not right here. As they just continue to scroll, and then they see eventually the custom thumbnails started to go away with every episode, and then it's like, oh no. But then they would briefly come back, and then they used to just be like a feature for special episodes, so it's like it would be a default, just randomly picked, most likely Rumu Ghost for no reason, and then, like, just a randomly picked thumbnail, and then there would just be, like, episode 666 that has, like, for some reason... Wojack's pointing, and you're like, what the hell is going on here? And it's a rabbit hole that just never ends, honestly. Well, it ends at one point, but you have to scroll for a slightly annoying amount of time, mildly annoying amount of time to get to the end of it. Or you could spend, like, you know, several years watching it, I guess. Took us like 3.5 years to get to this point, didn't it? Anyways... What are we doing? We're playing World of Horror? So true, bestie. So true. Now, unfortunately, I regret to tell you that this is still bricked up PNG. I'm sorry. Are we ever gonna take Outdoorsman? I'm not entirely sure. I think the problem with Outdoorsman is that there's no luck-related thing with the lighthouse. If there was a luck-related thing with the lighthouse, I would be like, I will be there no matter what. But I just think that for the most part, bulletin, flood, footage, noisy, Crimson Cape. Okay. So we're not, like, super hyped about any of these, but we can do footage first. That's fine. I did forget the money. Kind of stupid of me, to be honest with you, but we can do this. We can do this. I can feel really bad about it. And then we can buy a monkey wrench. And then we can get Jar of Blood. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh my god. We can get Jar of Blood, and then we can sell the library notes, and then we can buy a compass. We can get 80 million EXP. We can be so happy. We can frolic in the field of flowers. And then you'll throw a Molotov cocktail there because you're playing Miku and you want to cause doom and destruction so that you can become more powerful. And it's like, yeah, you know, fair point, fair play. Fair is fair. And, you know, we do a little... We could sell all three of these things and then buy a compass. But I don't want to do that. I want to get Jar of... Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. We do have to change that over to the forest. Don't forget. Now, admittedly, this is not what I want. But I mean... Chance to dodge the incoming attack. +1 knowledge. I mean, we need that. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna say that that's bad. I would rather the compass, but, you know, maybe. You know, don't knock it till you try it. We can always come back later. We can always come back later. I don't really want to come back later, but we can. Alright. Chaos rises, by the way. Well, the problem with this is that it hurts us a lot. So let's just take the Doom. Now, we're still in hell, and in fact, this is actually way worse because, you know, we now have... Oh, he could have bought the flashlight and gotten a free spell. I can hear that saying in the back of your mind. But we already have a pretty good spell, so I can't really complain. But, I don't want to take the Doom. But, like, luck is our highest stat, so it's like, we rolled a 9, it doesn't matter. You roll a 9, you're failing anything as Miku Mystery 1. I don't care what it is. Oh, me when the reason penalty increases. I get eyeshadow. So true, bestie. Okay, so... I forgot we're on Herald. So I was like, oh, whew, we dodged the bullet there. We didn't dodge the bullet because I hadn't clicked the other town status yet. So, also, I'm gonna talk about something, okay? So, as longer time viewers may know, I am very... I don't even know what the word for it would be. Would it be neurotic about, like, shopping? Like, I hate shopping. It's something that I've always struggled with, because either I know what I want, and I can buy it, or I don't know what I want, and I can spend literally weeks trying to figure out what I want. Right, like when I was if you remember the 3D printer research saga, like the 3D printer safety research saga, I was on that for like 6 or 7 months before buying one. Like, that's how bad I am at shopping, right? Like, I can think about wanting something or needing something, and then I'll just be stuck in hell forever, right? Like, just trying to endlessly buy this stupid thing without knowing, like, how to buy it or what to do or anything like that, right? And so I had this issue. Well, I still have this issue. But I decided... And right now, the really bad part is, I mean, let's just go and see. It's fun, right? Buying stuff is fun. I'll just buy a flashlight. Who cares? But we're joining the IG. But, so I have this problem where I just can't buy things, right? Like, it takes me so long to research buying things. when I bought a monitor, for instance, I was literally researching monitors for probably about 3 or 4 months before I bought mine. And I specifically bought a bad monitor. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's too many jars of blood. You sick, twisted game rolling dice. So, I needed to, and my current hell specifically is I'm trying to buy a camera, but I don't know anything about cameras, and the camera Reddit was completely useless. Goodbye. The camera, our cameras was completely useless because somebody just said, use your phone, Lamau, and it's like, I've already been over this rant about how, like, I need a camera for recording myself painting, but the problem is that I can't use my phone because I literally cannot have my phone in a boom mic or boom arm for like 2 to 3 hours without being able to access it and just let it like record uninterrupted, right? Like I can't do that. I need my phone. I need to have it on me. There are things that I need to respond to. So I just can't like, I just can't justify it. I mean, I could. Like it's not a literal impossibility. It's just having an actual thing dedicated to it would help me like infinitely, right? Like, having a camera dedicated to recording me painting would be so much easier. You have no idea. You have no idea. And so, we do need to put 1 point to strength. So, you know, obviously I wanted to ask, like, hey, what would be a good camera with my budget? And somebody's like, hey, okay, so use your phone, and if you can't use your phone or don't want to use your phone, buy a camera that's like $1,000. And it's like, thanks for the advice. Really appreciate it. Very helpful, very actionable. But, anyways, I'm malding about Reddit again, so we'll probably stop that for the moment. I mean, this is the best play, right? Because we're gonna take damage no matter what, and I don't want to deal with it, so you just send them to hell, probably. Yeah. That's 15 damage. I didn't know that's what, I didn't know 7 plus 7 was 15, but, whatever. It's how the game do, it's how the game works. So, yeah, sure. We'll take the threat level and die. We'll post this threat level and die immediately. So, oh god. Yep. It's look who it is. So, I haven't pulled the trigger on buying a camera yet, because I don't want to do that. But I did. A magic item could be a C slot. I think we'll just say, sorry, we're just looking, because I like having money, I like having the flashlight. But, you just stay in the village for the rest of the mystery, right? But we might go to whatchamacallit next, so I can't move it from the forest. But I needed to buy something very quickly. And this is admittedly, like, the other part of me being terrible at buying things, right? Is I needed to buy a jacket for my dog, because she's been shivering when we go outside, so that's reason enough, you know? She does have a lot of hair, but she's a very fluffy beast, but it's pretty cold outside, and I don't think she was built for this. So I decided to get her a jacket, and there were a bunch of sizes, but she's a small beast, you know? So the only 2 sizes that I considered were small and medium, but I thought medium would be too big. Now, it tells you to measure your dog, and I was tired, and I really didn't want to measure the dog, but she needed a jacket, and she needed a jacket to arrive quickly. And so I just decided, okay, extra small, that's like for tiny little fiends, you know, like tiny little troublemakers, like chihuahuas. Nah. So it was either gonna be small or medium, but I thought medium was too big from just like eyeballing it, which is horrible. You should measure your dog. But I'm pretty sure the only problem that small would have is actually being too big for her, and it's adjustable. It's not it's not like a very specific thing where it's like it either fits or it doesn't. It is adjustable, so you can either make it a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller. So I think I'm gonna have to adjust it to make it a little bit smaller. So, I just decided to purchase... Because, listen, reasonably speaking, I think most people would look at my dog and say, that's small. And so, I looked at the store page, and I looked at the model dog they had, and I looked at the size comparison of the model dog with the bigger dogs, and I'm like, yeah, that's about her size. And so I just bought the small one. That's it. That's the end of the anecdote. That's the end of the story. I bought the small one. I really wish we could attack, but, you know, it's not how that goes. I would like it to be how that goes, though, because this is kind of ridiculous. Like, I almost want to run away. I almost want to throw the flashlight. I think we will actually run away, if you can believe it. I just don't think it's worth fighting. But yeah, so she's getting a jacket, and if the small one doesn't fit, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to return it, and then I'm going to buy the medium one. So it really is, look who it is. Blood Moon, huh? A little. Our Doom did go down, though, for completing that mystery. We were at 60. Huh. Enemies getting power, huh? That's always nice. That's always agreeable. That's always like, nice, fair, me likey. No. I'm being purposefully rude for no reason. So the thing with Flood, right, is that we can just multiply wound the boss to death, like, for free, right? Basically. I mean, it's not really how it works, but, like, we'll be full health going into the boss. We can just multiply wound a bunch of times to pick up the slack, right? Right? Because we can't do that against Akamanto. We need to have good health against Akamanto. Yeah, I think... I almost want to do this one as, like, an intermediary between the bosses, because, like, we go into one of these fights, we get the shit kicked out of us, then we go here, full heal, fight a boss. I think that's the best way to do it. So I think we're going to go into Akamanto now, and we're just going to get the shit kicked out of us, I guess. Sounds fair to me. And we will do the last investigation on the school doomed so that we can put, actually, no, because you gotta go to the school guaranteed for whatchamacallit. I do not care about the ritual mask as much as you might think I do. If we have a camera, I prefer the stat increase. Invite for a coffee, easiest 7 EXP of my goddamn life. And I think we're just smooth sailing from here. This is not smooth sailing. This is really bad. This is horrible, actually. We were gonna rest before anyways, so it's not like a hugely big deal. If we miss, we have to throw the mask. I think we have to throw the mask anyways, right? Just to make sure that we kill. Because I don't think we can guarantee... Yeah, I think we gotta throw the ritual mask regardless. Although this is getting a little sketchy. Because... I mean, it's a single 80% chance, so... Sure. I think that's the best way to do it. We'll use the Occult Diary. We're just being chillin'. And I think we're smooth sailing from here. But yeah, so... I think what I would like to do... is... How do I want to do this? Because I think we just rest twice, right? And then let the mask just do its business? Can we die here? I don't think so. I don't think we can die from an investigation here. That's pretty close, though. We're probably gonna have to rest like 2 to 3 times when we get there. And it's just... It is what it is. We should do it that way. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to rest twice. Maybe even 3 times. Oh no. Do I want to? Yeah, I gotta do it. I'm sorry. We're fighting Akamanto. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Please level me up. Please level me up. Oh no. I'll do it. Aw, crap. Aw, crap. So we're going down to 64, and we got 2 mysteries left. But we gotta... Oh, we leveled up! Folklore studies, that's strength. Cool, thanks. Please take that accuracy into the boss fight. Okay, thanks. Oh, jeez. Okay. Now, how's this brace looking? Oh, no. Okay. I think it's just multiply wound gaming. I'm fairly certain it's just multiply wound gaming. Because, and this is true, I think I would rather just multiply wound, right? Because, like, we can do... This is gonna do 15 because of whatever reason, right? So, you just do that, and then you just kill him. I think that's random as hell, and it sucks. Oh, jeez. We have all the moons. We have all the circles. I don't like all the circles. 69%. 2 mysteries to go. But remember, we're basically skipping the 4th mystery. We have to do one fight and 1 investigation, which we could die. Don't get me wrong, because this is a stamina fight. But, you know. Oh no. Oh no, man. Come on. Okay, hold on. I think we gotta do the same thing that we just did. Ah! Sanity check me? Sanity check me? Because I wasn't paying attention? Yes, 15. Does 15 for fun. Okay. We just have to not take... This is so risky. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. One check. Oh my god. Alright. It really is. It's look who it is. I mean, honestly, we should probably still get something, right? Because that's +1 damage, and then we can still full heal. Well, it's not gonna be a full heal, right? But like one off, you know? I don't really care. I don't really care about that. That's fine. I really don't want to say this out loud because I've been thinking about this as like a potential nerf to this mystery that I think is a really creative and clever nerf. But I really don't want to say it out loud. I really don't want to say it out loud. This game's hard enough on Harbinger of Doom. I don't want to make it harder. Do I say it, chat? I'm gonna say it. So I was thinking of a creative nerf to this mystery is you would take 1% Doom for every overheal that you get. So we're at 14 reason, so if we rest, we would get +2 Doom, because it would be +2 reason. Right? Like, does that make sense? I think that would be a really clever nerf that would still kind of let you full heal. But like, oh my god. It would still give you really good benefits. It would just cost Doom, which, I don't know. I feel like Doom, like, this is such a weird thing, right? Because I feel like this game would benefit greatly from like an Act 4 or like a 6th mystery or like it doesn't have to be random, but like, you know, like a Slay the Spire Act 4 kind of deal, right? Where it's set in stone, it's super difficult, it's super challenging, and it's just sort of like a last hurrah, and you rarely do it, right? Like you do it for one. You do it for one. Like for one run, or like when you want to do a special run, you know what I mean? But the thing is, I don't think, at least for how this game works, I don't know if it like works that way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really think that. I mean, this is just bad. Like, it's just. Oh no! Okay, hold on. It's time to multiply the wounds. This is doing 4? Oh no, what have I done? Oh, what have I done? We're gonna multiply those wounds. Hello, dog. Yes, we're using the flashlight. And by that, I mean the camera. You better believe it. Aw, crap. Alright, so now we're gonna use this funky little thing called Multiply Wound. It's a very good ability. And then we're gonna throw the flashlight. Yeah. And then we're gonna end this how we've been ending every goddamn fight in this game. And then if that was old insomnia, which was fearful plus insomnia, we would be dead. Oh my god, adrenaline. Oh my god, can you believe it? No way. Why do I feel like we have, well, I was about to say, why do I feel like we have -1 stats? But you don't need me to tell you why, do we? Because it's the same reason we have -1 stats every day. But, like, I don't know, I feel like we should be stronger. I feel like we should have +1 to all these goddamn stats. It's true. Oh my god. Alright. We want EXP. I've been craving some EXP as a treat, you know? Just as, like, a little bonus, and a little bonus treat. Alright, you want some fingernails? You can have some fingernails. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Homie does not want fingernails. He wants violence. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't like doing that, but we're gonna do that. We're gonna rest at home. We're gonna rest at home. Oh, come on, man. The last time I did a luck check, we got owned. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. But you know what? What if I rested? And then I went to the monument. And then I gave you 2 sanity as a treat, right? And then all chaos rises, so my stats improve. And then we ran away really fast. Oh my god, we rolled exactly a 7. Thank you for not being able to have threat levels, scripted encounters. Thank you so much. 1% Doom, because that's not gonna get a penalty. 81% Doom, we can win the game with that, so let's just... we're gonna rest twice. And then as long as it's not stamina. 2 funds? Honestly, you can... Oh, no, I don't want to get rid of that. But I will. That's fine. It's actually not, because that's how we, like, get our licks in. We're never coming back to the hospital ever again. That's actually a damn shame we didn't have any item that was just chilling, you know? 4 damage is, like, kind of nuts. But, oh yeah, we got adrenaline, so never mind. We win. 70%? Sure. Now, we do need to hit. This is an important, you know, in theory, pretty important aspect of this. So here's the thing, right? And we're gonna take 2 damage. Then why should we even beat around the bush here, right? Like, we're gonna get hit by this guy again. We're doing 6 damage per attack. So why not just kill him? Because I think we're gonna take 2 to 3. We're gonna take like 2 more turns to kill him, right? So we might as well try. We might as well just kill him, right? Like, we might as well just skip the whatever the hell's going on here, and just send him to hell. Aw, crap. Hold on. We have a boss fight at the end of this. We have a boss fight at the end of this? Uh-oh. 80%, by the way. No way. I can't throw the game on an 80%. But, like, what else am I supposed to do? We can block. Regain. We can block, pray, so we live. And then guarantee a hit. So, I mean, I guess that's the best way to do it. And then we can desperation and then kill him guaranteed. It's a little sketchy. Especially because we're taking so much damage from the whatchamacallit, the what's-it. Oh, jeez. Our stats are really, really bad. So here's the thing. It's every stat check known to man. So we can either heal for +2, or we can get over the threshold, right? Now, I really wish we had quick thinking, because then we could eliminate a lot of this. But we don't. So we're gonna do that. That eliminates 3. So we're taking -6, -3. So I don't care about our sanity at all. Our sanity is completely okay. We need 4 more sanity, or 4 more stamina, which is gonna be a little bit hard to come by, isn't it? So how do you win this game? You would have taken quick thinking earlier. So we're fine here, we're fine here. This is the gauntlet of we die, right? So this is 3, this is 3. So what we can do is we're gonna take, I believe this is 3, right? So, we can sacrifice, I believe, 1 HP. Is it 2? No, this is, the charisma's 2, right? The charisma's 2? So, I'm gonna wall wiki that just to be sure. But I'm pretty sure we're actually fine. I'm pretty sure I'm cooking an idea. Because, hey, listen, I played the game for 3 years. When it said -2, it meant -3, right? So, Lighthouse. Lighthouse is seaside. So true. Despite playing forest tracks during the climb, I didn't even know it was the forest track. Fake fan. Okay. So, charisma. This is -2, right? Oh my god, it is -2. Alright. So, we're at 5 here, right? We have effective 5 health. Actually, no, sorry. We don't have an effective 5 health. We have an effective 4 health. Ah, crap. Wait, no. It is 5. It is 5. I'm gaslighting myself for no reason. So we can gain +2 stamina. So we just need to rest twice. Right? Because we have... Oh, right. We're also resting. So it doesn't even matter. I don't even know why I was thinking of that. Okay. So we're taking 2. We're at 6. We heal for 2, so we go up 1, and there we go. We heal for 2, we're at 7. It's a we win these situation. Oh, yeah, we have Fearful? That's true. That is true, actually. Is this worth it to throw here? Because we're doing a guaranteed 10 damage. We boost that up to... Well, we boost that up to 12, and then maybe more. But the problem is, let's say we're doing 18, that's not good enough, right? So, just block, and then do your first turn. And feel pretty good about that, because we go up to 91%. There's no reason to rush this. We're not worried about whatchamacallit, so we need to pray twice. And then we need to kill him. 95. 95? Wait. Don't overcomplicate this. You can just do that. The throw damage plus bonus will work. So, we pray twice, we go up to 7. He's dead. And now we live these. Hypothetically speaking, we live these. I'm pretty sure we do. But, you know, we could always have Innsmouth look without me remembering it, and... Oh, we had Frostbite that we never took care of for the whole run! Okay, so another way to win that is to get Frostbite cured and then level Dexterity. That would have been... You know what? That puts a lot of things into perspective, actually. Sorry, Miku. You should probably go to the doctor. You're kind of frostbitten. Ah, 10 seconds too fast. Would have been beautiful. But we did get 3 threes, though, so that's pretty lucky. Out of the 9 new enemies, apparently, which one was your favorite? Mine was the crushing reality of your medical situation, Miku. That was a little real for a second there. I apologize. Anyways, stay safe out there. Have a good one. Remember to check your debuffs, by the way. By the way, there was a RimWorld yesterday, and then there was a Little Goody Two Shoes later today. You should watch both of those. Like, comment, subscribe.